Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Boxing Day. Just got home from work. We're back in lockdown again in the province of Ontario. I work at the Home Depot here in Belleville, Ontario as one of the managers. And yeah, we're back to curbside, which isn't fun. And I wish I had some albums to show you for Christmas gifts. I don't, but I do have a couple of gift certificates, which I'm not sure if I'm able to use or not. I tried to call one store. I only have two stores in this area that I'm able to get albums, new albums anyway. Sunrise Records and Sam the Record Man, which is Belleville has the last Sam the Record Man in Ontario, in Canada actually. Now I called them, so I do have a certificate here for that from Sam the Record Man, and they are doing curbside. You just have to call ahead and tell them what you want. They'll arrange it, and you go pick it up. So I may do that early this week. And I have one from Sunrise. I tried to call them most of the day today, and either they're not answering the phone because it went right to voicemail, or they're busy as heck. So I may not be able to use this one. Ontario shut down for 28 days again, which sucks, the big one. So we'll see. So I don't have any records to show you as far as Christmas gifts. My parents don't really know what to get me, so they got me these great gift certificates, which I'm so happy for. But I did pick up an album just before it arrived Christmas Eve night, and it's an amazing album. It really is. I'm really enjoying it. These guys aren't talked about too much on the vinyl community, but it's the new Smashing Pumpkin album, CYR, released this November. Lovely Amazon sent, I had to tape it up, rip in the outer sleeve of it, but it's a really, really good album. I'm really impressed with it. And I've got to listen to it a few more times too. A great booklet. The only thing with the booklet is they made the font and the print so dark it's hard to read the lyrics in here. 20 tracks, so you definitely get your money's worth. I love the packaging. It's got this outer plastic sleeve, which is cool. There's the song list there. Oh, sorry for the glare. I'll put this back on. There's the song list there. So the only other two, and I want to get more discography of these guys. I feel they're highly underrated. And I'm really digging them. I was listening to them Boxing Day, or sorry, Christmas Eve day, and so good. So I also picked up Gish, their debut album, which is really, really good. Gish was released in 1991. Billy Corgan describes it as a spiritual album about spiritual ascension. So it's a really, really good album. And one of my favorites, Adore. I had this one already. This is a remarkable album. Really enjoys this. I really enjoy this album. So, CYR, brand new album from these guys. The 11th studio album, so they don't have a lot of albums out. Um, Released in this November 2020, produced by Billy Corgan. Um, Apparently, the release of the album was also accompanied by an animated series called In Ashes, written by Corgan and directed by Mike Anderson. So before they put this album together, Billy Corgan had written about 35 songs, and because he was just getting this overwhelming flow of activity as far as songwriting, and they whittled it down to about 20 tracks, and then they released 10 singles, which are absolutely amazing. So it was a work in progress. They wanted to put out a great release. It's more of a synth pop type of album compared to their other stuff, but it works, if that's easy to understand. It's even with the synth, it's a true Pumpkins album. Some feel it's a follow-up to Adore, and even though there's albums in between Adore and this one, but the synth pop doesn't take away from the album at all. A lot of the early lineup is back this time. Longtime guitarist James Iha, and who's just remarkable, and guitarist Jeff Schroeder, and drummer Jimmy Chamberlain. They all contributed to the recording of the album. I think it's a masterpiece. I really do. To make that statement, I know it might be a little bold, but I think it is. It truly is. It's just, I just couldn't get enough of it. And I think because they put so much love and their heart and soul into this album, it just made it a great album. He wanted to produce something that was different because he saw all these other bands putting out these great albums, and he wanted to show that he still had it in him. As I said, no less than 10 singles came from the album, which would make an album on its own. The other 20 tracks are great fillers. You can almost hit the shuffle button on this one. You don't have to necessarily listen to them in order. So if you hit the shuffle button, no matter what song you're going to hear, you're going to enjoy it. As I said, it's one of my favorites is Adore, and this one goes along with it, even though they're not similar albums at all. They just kind of go hand in hand. With all the crap going on in the world, with the COVID and the shutdowns and the lockdowns, and we need albums like this. We need albums that you can get lost in and not have to worry about what's going on, and just to sit back and get lost in a. I'm not sure the exact length of the album. I don't think it's quite an hour long. But what do we got here? It is 72 minutes, so it's well over an hour long. So definitely you get lost in that, and it just takes you away to another place. So if you don't know this one, definitely check that out. New release by Smashing Pumpkins. They're still there. They're still going strong. And if I'm able to work it out with Sam the Record Man, so that I can buy some albums, I'll be showing you guys that. I'll also be continuing on with my albums to discover. This time it's the Abbey Road. So it's not going to be a review of Abbey Road, because that's been done so many times, and I don't even and to make a worthy review of it, it may be difficult because there's so many great reviews out there. But what I'll try and do is find some insights inside the album and or the making of the album, that type of thing, and hopefully make it an interesting video. So anyway, hope everyone had a great Christmas. Hope everyone got what they wanted. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's great finds. Thank you again for Aaron Mutha Alomar for sending those amazing albums to me. I'm still listening to them. I'm still overwhelmed by the generosity from that guy, and it was so nice to get something so close. I feel that was my Christmas present from Aaron. So thank you again, Aaron, and thanks to everyone in the vinyl community. Um, I'm trying to reach 500 videos. I'm about 19, 20 away, so I know I won't make it by the end of the year. This, like, there's only a week left, but definitely the first week or two of January, I'll be hitting 500 mark of videos, which is amazing. I've grown so much from my very first one, but that's the cool thing about it, is you learn, and hopefully every video gets a little better than the next. So anyway, take care, guys. Talk to you again soon. Nice to see everyone, and we'll talk to you. Take care.